Americans want Donald Trump to call our cause. And they expect his policies to make them financially better and worse off. And this is especially the view among his own supporters. Most of them also expect his policies to bring down grocery prices.
CBS News YouGov survey was conducted with national representatives of more than 2,000 U.S. adults interviewed between January 15th and 17th. Now to the top stories we're working on this afternoon. The latest on the changing plans for tomorrow's inauguration. We're watching the snowfall for you. I want to tell you where it's worst coming up in forecast. President-elect Donald Trump's Make America Great Again rally. It's underway at Capitol One Arena. Keep it here for full details on these stories in the minutes ahead. It's 4:48. Good morning on the 8th. Let's get that team coverage of traffic and weather and started with Rick McClure, the traffic center.
All right, Mike, let's see if we get to the Capitol building. We have some clogging on the interloop near Greenbelt to Kenworth Avenue, so be very careful. It's on the west side, and sometimes there's some trucks are moving around that area. Right, expect that section where it's there's some high-standing water from the ice and melting, and hopefully they get out before it freezes a little bit tonight. So be very careful. Again, the Capitol building on the west side of Kenworth Avenue, high-standing water. Meanwhile, on Beltway otherwise is moving pretty well all the way around from the coastal counties, and on the east side at the moment with that red sleet and rain. I-270, a different story. Snow is still falling in major parts of northern and Henry County, and travelers were at one point bumping and bumping along with snow-plowed trains both sides between Michigan and Whitefield and Armstead. So be very careful and try not to overdrive. Recently, there were a few mishaps getting on that stretch. I-70 as well. Mishaps along both sides between Hagerstown and Ellicott City. Section is in treatment stretches at the moment. Meanwhile, I-95 and Parkway both quiet for the most part. In Route 50, we have a crash reported headed west toward Bowie near Freeway Airport. This is on the right side of the airport. Meanwhile, the crash along the eastbound side of 50 Kids Island on Route 8. That was pretty clear up lane. Traffic still moving at cautious speeds across the gate. Mostly 3 lanes west and 2 lanes east. And lots of flow continues to fall headed east along Route 200. The RCC near Georgia Avenue. Crash speed is still affecting the right side. Rapid radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage. Unlimited talk. Go to rapidradios.com now for 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. Welcome to the Big Traffic now. The WTOP meteorologist Chad Merrill is going to give us the snow this afternoon.
Yeah, so it's basically between Washington and Baltimore is a heavy axis of snow, limiting visibility that's moving on from east towards Bel Air. Fortunately, moving out of Washington, so the snowfall rates will continue to decline a bit. And we will see this all end between 7:30 and 9 o'clock this evening. We have some moderate to heavy snow in northern Montgomery County, all the way to Hagerstown and Westminster. That'll lift down, and actually the intensity will decrease by about 6 o'clock, and we'll finally see exit by 9. Heaviest snow right now we're seeing a report in Blue Marie, Jefferson, West Virginia, Jefferson County of 5 inches. Most spots have picked up 3 to 4 inches north and west of town, with another half to an inch of snow before all is said and done. The roads will continue to be snow covered. Temperatures will drop. Anything that was treated and is wet will have ice overnight, and we are going to see that even inside the Capitol Beltway. Temperatures drop into the low 20s. Tomorrow's high will be right around 22 to 25 degrees. Sunny in the morning. Brisk and northwest winds gusting to 20. That'll make the wind chill feel like the teens, and a few clouds in the afternoon. Few flurries Tuesday, dry and cold Wednesday, Thursday. We finally start to warm it up on Friday. One thing to keep in mind, there could be a couple more water main breaks across the region with this cold weather coming this week as it moves in right now. Actually, 34 degrees at Reagan National Airport and BWI Marshall. Frederick down to 30 degrees. Westminster at 28. Mike?
All right, thank you, Chad. And stay tuned to WTOP this afternoon, this evening, into the overnight hours as we watch all that's going to come along with this weather. The freeze, as Chad said, overnight, the freezing temps, and it could impact the commute tomorrow. So stay tuned to WTOP. We'll follow everything for you. Brought to you by Novus Diamonds. Call now Diamond Lovers. The finest diamonds come from Novus Diamond Importers. For the best diamond quality, selection, and value, visit Novus. Nobody pays retail anymore. Why should you? Coming up on WTOP, how
was like this week, and then just sightseeing.
Brandon Moore from Ohio packed a year's worth of sightseeing in one day.
With the Supreme Court building, we're in there. That's like the Congress. We're by the museum. Just anything you could get.
Brandon received inaugural tickets from the Vice President's Senate office, but now has to find a new viewing spot.
We're hoping by some miracle that we may get tickets in the arena. We're not holding our breath. We'll find a restaurant. We'll find a place. We've got some other friends here and just make the best of it.
From 17th Street, Jimmy Alexander, WTOP News.
Sports at 25 and 55. Powered by Maximus. Moving people and technology forward.
All right, thanks again, Rahan. Here we are, one step closer to the Super Bowl.
NFC title game next Sunday at 3 o'clock for the Commanders. They are watching this Eagles-Rams game. The winner would face the Commanders next week. Commanders would be the visiting team right now. We got a stalemate. Eagles and the Rams all tied up 13 apiece. Midway through the third quarter up in a snowy now Philadelphia. Back to the Commanders. They have lost guard Sam Cosmi for the rest of the season. Torn ACL. Suffered in that big win over the Lions last night. Wide receiver Terry McLaurin on moving forward.
We're extremely excited for this win, but we're not done yet. We're not satisfied, but we're definitely going to enjoy this one, get a good day off tomorrow, and get ready for whoever we play next week.
So a huge week, obviously, for the Commanders, but again, still to be determined their opponent next Sunday on the road. AFC Divisional Playoff tonight from Buffalo. It's the Bills taking on Baltimore, kickoff at 6:30. Men's college basketball. Maryland takes care of Nebraska 69-66. Some tennis at the Australian Open. How about this quarterfinal matchup tomorrow in Melbourne? It will be Novak Djokovic versus Carlos Alcaraz. On the women's side, Coco Gauff into the quarters as well. Frank Hanrahan at BTO Sports.
All right, thank you, Frank. Just ahead, we're seeing the release of Israeli hostages as part of that ceasefire deal. More on that coming up.
Hey, it's Dave Preston. Did you know that Healthy Smiles start at Cascade Center for Dental Health? I'm here with Chrissy, the clinical coordinator from Cascades, where personalized care is at the heart of everything they do. Their experienced and compassionate staff are dedicated to providing stress-free dental care with a focus on your comfort and convenience. Chrissy, tell us more.
It all starts with a comprehensive exam, allowing us to assess your unique needs and design a customized dental wellness program just for you. Whether you need routine cleanings or advanced treatments, the Cascade Center for Dental Health offers a full range of services. We address everything from fear of the dentist with sedation dentistry to gum disease, tooth decay, deep cleanings, surgical treatments, and full mouth restorations with the Cascades One hybrid dental implant system. We provide everything your family needs for healthy smiles.
Thanks so much, Chrissy. To learn more about the Cascade Center for Dental Health in Burke, Sterling, and Centerville, visit Cascades1.com. That's Cascades1.com.
Where can you kick off the new year with great savings on gig speed? Only with Xfinity, now through January 30th. Get gig internet at home for $25 a month for 1 year when you add an unlimited mobile line, which connects you to gig speed Wi-Fi on the road. Act fast today and save more than $650 over AT&T and Verizon in your first year. Plus, hurry and take advantage because right now you can also get a free 5G phone with trade-in. So save big and stay connected to what you love with fast gig speed internet and mobile. From home to hotspots, this new year, it's all about gig speeds and big savings. Don't wait and get gig speed internet. Spend less green and switch to Xfinity. Go to Xfinity.com/gig savings to learn more. Requires paperless billing and auto pay. Store bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment taxes and fees extra. $40 internet discount applied to mobile draw. After promo, regular rate supply. Actual speeds vary. Savings compared to Verizon Fiber Gig Plus 1 Unlimited Welcome Line and AT&T Fiber Gig Plus 1 Unlimited Starter Line. Xfinity internet required. Reduced speeds after 30 gigabits of usage per line. Data thresholds and actual savings vary.
This is WTOP News. WTOP FM Washington. WWWT-FM Manassas. WTLP FM Braddock Heights Frederick.
We're looking clear on the traffic center.
Overall, Mike, folks are doing a great job of driving. Under the current roadway conditions, delays are minimal to be expected, and mishaps are minimal as well, and that's always good to report. Be careful on the inlet through Greenbelt, the Capital Beltway, where we have some ice melting, causing some ponding along the left side near Kenilworth Avenue. I-270, the snow is falling at a pretty good clip in parts of northern Montgomery County, still very slow on both sides between Rockville and Hindstown, so be very careful and try not to overdrive the conditions. Head over to Virginia, still basically moving at speed on 66, 395, I-95, cautious speeds and had lots of snow falling through parts of Loudoun County, affecting Route 267 both ways. That was causing a few spinouts between exits 2 and 4, so please slow it down if you can, as authorities try to treat that stretch of roadway. The WTOP Traffic Center is presented by Window Nation. Get 50% off all styles of windows. Visit windownation.com today. Rick McClure, WTOP Traffic.
And right now, most of us seeing some snow, though it's tapering off in the further northern areas of the listening area. We're going down to the mid-20s tonight, so watching for a refreeze. It is 4:59.
You're listening to WTOP, Washington's news, traffic, and weather station.
WTOP News. Facts matter.
Good evening to you. I'm Mike Murillo. Thousands of people line up outside Jackson Arena for President-elect Trump's rally. I'm Jimmy Alexander.
A lot to plan ahead if you're joining in on tomorrow's inauguration festivities. I'm Grace Newton.
Commanders a win away from the Super Bowl. And TikTok is back for some users. We'll tell you how that happened. And a double murder in Rockville Friday now has an arrest. Keep it here for full details on all these stories. It is 5 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Michael Toscano. Joy and relief in Gaza and in Israel as the first 3 hostages are released by Hamas under the ceasefire deal in effect with Israel.
Much of Israel likely exhaled a collective sigh of relief, and we saw people let themselves smile and finally jump for joy after 15 months of war. 30 more hostages are set to release in phase 1, a handful every 7 days, and that includes 2 Americans. One is 65-year-old Keith Siegel, the other is 36-year-old Sadi Hen. The hope in Israel now is that this deal will hold for them all to be freed soon. Rainy incidents here. CBS News, Tel Aviv.
President Biden noted the release while speaking at a South Carolina church on his last full day in office.
Three Israeli women held against their will in the dark tunnels for 470 days. 4 more women will be released in 7 days. 3 additional hostages every 7 days thereafter, including at least 2 American citizens.
Among the last pardons issued by President Biden, there is one for Virginia House Speaker Don Scott, who was convicted in 1994 of a federal drug-related offense. Scott told CBS News,
I'm very surprised, I'm very grateful, and very blessed. Thank you, Joe Biden.
More on the Don Scott pardon from CBS's Scott McFarland.
Don Scott, the first ever African-American Speaker of the House in Virginia, says the clemency issued to him by President Biden is proof comebacks and vindications are possible. He told CBS News he is overcome with emotion by the president's decision. He pleaded guilty in the 1990s to a nonviolent drug crime, got a nearly 10-year prison sentence, and says he is a changed man.
At Washington, D.C.'s Capital One Arena. Kid Rock among the performers at a Trump inauguration celebration. The president-elect will be speaking soon. Mr. Trump laid a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknowns at Arlington National Cemetery earlier. Incoming National Security Advisor Congressman Mike Waltz was asked on CBS's Face the Nation about the president-elect saying he will grant TikTok a deadline extension to avoid a U.S. ban.
I don't want to get ahead of President Trump on the deal, but he is definitely wanting to have the time right now, which would mean an extension to evaluate the deals that are on the table.
Snow and cold have swept the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic, including Philadelphia.
Everything is fully deployed. They're already working to handle both this storm and the extreme temperatures following behind it.
Philadelphia Mayor Sheryl Parker. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
It's 5:03 on this snowy Sunday, January 19th, 2025. 28 degrees and we'll be in the 20s overnight. Good afternoon, I'm Sarah Jacobs with the top local stories we're following this hour. Thousands are still waiting outside Capital One Arena in the falling snow as President-elect Trump's rally goes on inside. WTOP's Jimmy Alexander tells us it's an emotional time for some of these people in line.
Prayers that we prayed and everything has come true that we prayed for. And God has answered all our prayers.
Mary and her husband, Alan Rogers, drove all the way in from Alabama.
We know Trump's in God and that God is using him.
Now, Wendy brought her 82-year-old father all the way from Ohio.
He was
slate for traveling all the way from outside of San Francisco.
I've never missed this in my whole entire life.
What do you hope the president gets from?
Peace in the world.
From outside Capital One Arena, Jimmy Alexander, WTOP News.
Because the inauguration was moved indoors, it's going to be a bit harder for the public to participate in any of the festivities tomorrow. But as WTOP's Grace Newton reports, it's not impossible.
Local security officials are trying to accommodate hundreds of thousands of visitors planning to attend tomorrow's inauguration. Anyone looking to catch a glimpse of the president's motorcade will be able to do so along Pennsylvania Avenue. But plan to dress warmly and get there early. Everyone will have to enter through designated security checkpoints. Anyone planning to attend events at Capital One Arena must enter through a checkpoint at 9th and G Streets Northwest. It's still not clear who will be able to attend those arena events. City officials referred back to the inaugural committee, which is not giving guidance at this time. Officials do expect significant crowds at both the Capitol grounds and Capital One Arena. Special Agent Matt McCool with the U.S. Secret Service.
We have a plan, and I'm very confident with our partners here that we will be ready.
Grace Newton, WTOP News.
5:05. The Washington Commanders put a hurt on the NFC's top seed and walked away with a 45-31 win over the Lions in Detroit. Now the Commanders are one game away from the Super Bowl. How did they do it? WTOP Sports Director and Commanders beat reporter George Wallace. Turning our attention now to this weather, we are under a winter weather advisory as snow returns to the D.C. area. Road crews have been out prepping, but VDOT spokesperson Sharon Ketchum says you'll want to stay put tonight if you can.
Primary thing that we're most concerned about is tonight's refreeze because the temperatures are going to just plummet. You know, once you get down to those teens and the lower temperatures like that, then you can't let the pavement, it's going to freeze over, causing black ice, spots. So we just advise folks, once that temperature drops, stay on the roads.
Stay with WTOP on the 8th for the latest in traffic and weather. Coming up in Money News on WTOP.
Here's the latest read on inflation and elevated prices. I'm Mark Hamrick, and there'll be more coming up in my report.
Traffic and weather in 60 seconds.
Because when I'm a teacher, I can help kids to learn and chase their dreams.
PI, a defective immune system, affects millions of children. Early and accurate diagnosis and treatment give children like Sam a chance to achieve their dreams.
It takes a lot of caring teachers to make school fun. It took a lot of caring people to keep my dream alive. And now, because of them, I can be head of the class.
For more information, visit the Jeffrey Modell Foundation at info4pi.org.
Hi, Marcia.
The most powerful people in the world.
Mr. Speaker, the President